Peace. Welcome back to Essence Tarot. And this is going to be a Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, and Karmic third party connection update. Okay, so let's see what's going on with this third party connection. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, and Karmic situation. So I just want to thank everybody. I made to 6,000 subscribers. Thank y'all for your love and support. I do appreciate y'all. Continue to keep subscribing, like, and commenting. Each one teach one. We're here to heal. Okay. So we have release. Okay. 13. The ending of a situation and making room for a new beginning. So we have letting go of the past, an ending that makes a way for new opportunities. Time to move on. All right. So it looked like there's some ending coming here. It's third party connection. So let's find out. So we have the the star, excuse me. The star card. Okay. So we have look to the future with hope and optimism. The power of faith to move mountains. Happy changes that bring relief in challenging times. Okay. Give me two more, Spirit. Okay, we have the World. Alright, so what I'm seeing is people are just separating. It's going to be a third party situation. It looks like everybody's separating, okay? We have the World card, a brilliant success, freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete, okay? So it looks like if the masculine is in any okay, so you have the Strength card. Okay, the 11. Okay, so you have the Grace and inner strength. Okay, needed to overcome challenges. The power of kindness, forgiveness. Time to embrace how wonderful you are. So it looks like everybody's separating, going on their own individual journeys. Okay, going on their own individual journey of self-healing. Okay, looks like it's been a lot of toxicity going on with the physical 3D form. Okay, definitely separation. Masculine is separated, feminine separated, karmic is separated out of the situation. So everybody just looks like they're going their own way. Okay, they're going their own way to experience more. What Spirit is saying, they got more lessons to learn. It's more like not like dating other people, but it's more like it's almost like the hermit. So they separated to actually take that time alone to more focus on their individual self, because it's always been about another person. So it looks like in this third body connection, everybody's going their own separate ways because everybody's trying to heal a certain part of themselves, a little bit trauma, disappointment. It was just so much going on where it's causing. Yeah, see, it's causing suffering. All right, everybody's releasing themselves from this situation because it's too toxic. Everybody's fighting, everybody's arguing, it's too much stalking. It's just too much of a low vibration. So what I'm getting is separation on all three parts. Okay, everybody's going. I see everybody just turned away with their hands crossed and go on their own separate way. Okay, yeah, because there's suffering going on here. What else, Spirit? Yep. The masculine is deciding to separate. Alright? He's deciding to separate because of the simple fact that it's just too much. And the women are separating from the masculine. Everybody's suffering. Okay? Everybody's in that masculine frequency where they just had enough. So now everybody's like going their own separate ways. So the masculine is most definitely suffering through this whole situation. His karma is hitting him. Okay, I do believe in what you give out, you're going to get in. The law of attraction. In this case, the law of attraction versus fatal attraction has met and has reached the breaking point, and everybody's separating. Okay. So yeah, you're being guided to. Everybody's being guided to move forward. All right. To take the experience that they experienced along this journey right now, and they're being put into hermit mode is what I'm saying. They're being put into this hermit mode where they're now looking at their past and their future, and they looking at what they've been through. And especially the masculine, he's being pulled away from these women so that they can heal. It's definitely a third party situation where they all know about each other. The masculine is being pulled away from the feminine karmic as well as the feminine divine, because he is the toxic one that's causing all the drama. Now, yes, everybody's responsible for their own individual feelings, but as the universe pull the masculine away, because they're going to pull the the part of the masculine out, so that when the feminines can balance themselves again, as well as the masculine balancing himself, because he's not really learning his individual lesson dealing with the two feminines. Okay, he's not pulling in feminine energy to respect the feminines in this situation, because if he did, he would learn how to not manipulate the feminines, but more like respect them. So being that he doesn't respect both feminines, karmic and divine, he is being pulled out of the situation. Now, I see some masculines who been cut off by the feminines. Okay, there is definitely a masculine who's been incarcerated. Okay, and the feminines don't know where he's at, so they can't contact him. And it's like I'm seeing one that says they don't know. He doesn't know their number by heart, and when they got the masculine didn't have his cell phone, is what they're saying. He's saying that one of them, not everybody, okay, not everybody. This is just for those specific ones. And then we have some that, just pretty much fell off the face of the earth, okay? Some of these feminines can't reach the masculine. Some of them can't. But then also some of them was pulled away. So some of them went into hideout. Some feminines you got the karmic, she had met someone new, okay, and that pushed the masculine away. And you got the feminine who's just stepped off and decided that she was going to go on her own solo journey. The masculine is dealing with a lot of karma, losing shit. I see a masculine losing stuff, losing time, his physical time. Like I said, one of them was incarcerated, the other one just depressed, and he's like, I see him walking away from the sun, away from the light. The other one is he's just the other one is just going out there. The other one, he's just going out there to because the other one feel like he hasn't met his divine feminine at all. The other one felt like he was just dealing with two karmics, and he was like, there's somebody else out there I have to seek or look for. So they're definitely being guided. Let's see what else. Yep, because there's definitely a lot of drama going on between this third party situation. He say, she say, toxic situations, too much negative energy. What I'm seeing was the sex was great, but it's not worth the drama. It's almost like the masculine has to work extra hard just to, get what he want out of the situation. So now he's looking for someone easy. The other one is, like I said, the other one is incarcerated. We gonna count him off because he's just hurt. He's just completely hurt. So yes, there's definitely some deception going on. A lot of karma. Some karma has hit the feminine as well, especially the karmic. What's happening with the feminine? Divine feminine is being mirrored. Okay, her pain is being reflected at a max right now. She's very emotional, but she's gaining strength. Okay, she's gaining strength. It's almost like she's turning her weaknesses into strengths. So yeah, she's coming out of her little dark night. And the karmic, she's just moving on. See, you got a new beginning. Okay, bringing a new change. Okay, everybody's going their own individual way. Everybody's going to see what the world has to hold for them. I see young people between like 40s, like they're in their 40s, 20. I see 23, between 23 and 40. Not actual 40s, but 40 and low or whatever. So it's like I see them in the midst. Everybody's just learning their life lessons. Okay, ready for a new beginning, because this is too much toxics. I see a lot of people just starting new relationships, new physical encounters. Okay, Everybody's starting a new physical encounter. Feminists deciding to move on to another party. And then we have everybody else is just moving on now. So that doesn't mean they won't come back. Okay, so they definitely moving on for new stability, new housing, new people, new friends. Some of them, okay, what I'm seeing is karmic. Everybody was karmics in this situation. Everybody's divine, everybody's karmics, but in this case, everybody's just learning to be of their most divine self because they were in that karmic frequency, is what they're saying. They were in that karmic frequency, low vibrational frequency, and it hasn't served the connection the best justice. Okay, I'm trying to see what other card am I going to use next. So yeah, the commitment is definitely for this connection here, this reading here is, it's definitely separation for everybody at this moment. Everybody's had enough. Everybody's just done. Okay, just done here. Everybody's just done with the masculine. Be honest with you, they just done with this masculine energy. They're like, oh my God, let me just move on to another masculine. I'm done with this energy. This masculine's toxic physical 3D body is just too toxic. So it's either everybody's just moving on to new relationship. They're moving on to new things. They want to bring new situations into their life. Something that's not so toxic. Being in this connection has caused a lot of toxicity. Okay, so yeah, we got the beauty. People are not seeing the beauty in themselves along their connection. So what they're doing is they want better now. Their self-worth. This is why you got that strength card. Okay, this journey has put them through a lot. A lot of people are deciding to just either go on their own or start a new relationship with someone else. Okay, so they're starting to see the beauty in life. They're starting to see the beauty of things. It's like, I overcome this, so now that I can overcome. What's the matter, Papa? Here. Yeah, yours. That's Messiah, y'all. He gonna always be a part of this readings. Okay. But anyway, so like I said, with beauty, like I said, I see 40. See, you got 40 here. So everybody's in their 20s and their 40s. Around their 40s and 20s. Here, they're pretty young. Young energy. Very energetic, but, still growing up. I see a lot of people growing up in this connection. They seeing their self-worth. All right? They were suffering because they haven't. So, people are not dealing with self-worth. People are not dealing with self-love in this connection. And everybody's starting to see their worth and go their own separate ways. Okay, time apart, there's nothing wrong. Okay, time apart from toxic energy is always great. Toxic people in general, So everybody's suffering because they haven't seen the beauty or the self-worth of themselves. So we have a reminder, okay? You get a reminder from the universe, okay? Divine feminines out there connected to their divine masculine, you're getting reminders. You're walking away, but what you're getting is telepathic messages. You hear their names, you see their names. You're getting some kind of some song, some synchronicities reminding you of your divine masculine, okay? Because you guys separated physically. So what they're doing is they're trying to remind you. So what y'all doing is rekindling the flame on an energetic level. Okay, so the spirit is pretty much separating everybody to remind them of their self-worth. Okay, remind them of their self-worth, and that's what's happening here. Okay, they're being reminded of their self-worth. Okay, so some of them and the masculines need to be reminded of their self-worth as well. So we have confidence. Okay, a lot of y'all didn't have confidence. You didn't have enough. So spirit is pretty much saying you got to see the beauty in yourself. What you got to do is remember yourself. Remember your connection. Remember who you are. Remember your self-worth. Okay. We have that people are being reminded of their self-worth, and they're being reminded of how confident they should be and where they should be in life. Okay. It's going to take confidence to break yourself free from that illusion, because self-love is always the pill you want to take on a day-to-day basis. Okay. So you got deceit, okay? So like I said, in order for you to get over this betrayal, get over this pain, is to be reminded of who you are, to see the beauty of yourself in all things. Don't hate the person that's hurt you. Hate yourself for falling for it. Hate yourself, not hate yourself like a bad thing, but remember it was you who mind programmed yourself to believe, because can't nobody else make you believe in anything but you. You have to be the one to confirm your self-worth. So don't hate the person for manipulating you. You got to kind of take responsibility for allowing yourself to accept the manipulation. People are going to do that on this planet. This is the whole point of life. You got to remember that people do manipulating things. If they are not meeting your expectations, and your expectations is, I want respect, I'm going to get it, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to get the respect that I deserve, then you need to stay in your knowing, stay in your stay in your confidence, stay in your pride, like respect. Or you will run into people who is very deceitful, and you will fall for it every time. Okay, so you have choices. You got to make better choices on who you pick. So while you're going through this separation, going through these challenging times, you got to make better choices. Okay, we have meditation. All right, so Spirit wants you to focus on your meditating, focus on your awakening, focus on you, focus on yourself. If during this third party connection, everybody's going their own separate ways, which is good, because at the end of the day, nobody deserves to stay in this pain. But if you're divine feminine and this is your divine masculine, and you guys are spiritually connected, the Spirit is pretty much saying that they're going to keep reminding you of the connection. But you can also be physically separated to work and heal on yourself. Everybody needs to work and heal on themselves in here. A lot of deceit and betrayal has happened, but at the end of the day, we got to get over that hump. So in order for you to get over this pain, you have to be ready to start a new beginning by refreshing your mind, okay? Refreshing your lifestyle, okay? Change your environment. If you got to move. If you got to get a new job, get a new job. You know what I'm saying? Move on with your life. Don't allow yourself to stay in that low vibration, okay? So everybody definitely needs to go their own separate ways and work on themselves as an individual person. Heal your individual vessel, okay? Fix your car. Tune it up. Okay, this separation is causing everybody to work on themselves, to make better choices. So make sure you connect to your most highest good. Don't deny who you are. Love who you are. And there's no wrong, okay? So peace to everybody. If this resonates with you, take it. If it doesn't, leave it. If you want to book a personal reading and find out where you are in your situation, check the description below. Make sure you email me and let me know you want to book a reading, and we can get things situated. If you do want to donate, information is at the bottom of the screen. Thank you all. Peace.